not really a fan of turn-based RPGs, but when South Park The Stick of Truth came out in 2013, I really enjoyed it. It was fresh, made turn-based gameplay fun for me, and really made great use of the South Park license. And now we have the sequel, South Park The Fractured Butthole, a game that vastly improves on the experience that Stick of Truth gave us. We're back in South Park as the new kid, except instead we're playing as superheroes, and now there's civil war between them, leading in only a way that South Park can, into a series of events that only get more ridiculous and funny as the game goes on. I found myself to be actually really invested in the story this time, just because of how hilarious it was and how it really takes advantage of South Park jokes, storyline and characters to make it feel like you're playing a huge long South Park movie. And the gameplay is massively improved as well. While exploring the town is made more interesting with a buddy-up system that gives you more accessibility and more varieties on how to explore, the combat is where the game really shines. The game now has a grid-based combat system with movement and positioning being a key factor. There's more moves and classes to mix and match and experiment with, and all your allies are completely unique, each with different abilities and a good variety of enemies that all attack differently. All this requires you to be more strategic while playing and choosing the best position and best allies to have in a fight with you, and it makes the game that much more fun and interesting. All the collectibles, the leveling up and the crafting system, while seemingly complicated at first, is actually quite simple and easy to manage, and it allows for a lot of customization and variation. One thing that I didn't like though was the side quests. Most of them only consist of one fight, if any, and the rest are just fetch quests or scavenger hunts. And while the rewards you get for doing some of these are good, doing the quest itself is just not fun and it doesn't really seem that worth it. One nitpick that's going to sound quite odd but is also a compliment to the game is that I found it quite a bit short. I was really getting into the story and gameplay, but it all seemed to end a bit quicker than I had anticipated. I got through the main story in about 13 hours and then spent an extra 3 hours on side quests, and I don't know, I just kinda felt unfulfilled. But that's mainly because I was yearning for more. I wanted to keep going and I wanted to keep playing because I really did enjoy it, and that really does say something about the game. While South Park The Fractured Butthole isn't perfect by any means, it's a brilliant improvement on Stick of Truth and delivers exactly what you'd want from this game. The experience of playing a big South Park episode with fun and addictive gameplay. I think that even if you weren't so into South Park, you would still enjoy this, but knowing the show and its characters makes it so much more enjoyable. I would give South Park The Fractured Butthole a solid 8 out of 10. And I'm really interested to see if anything further will come out of this series of South Park games. I know there's upcoming DLC, but I'm intrigued to see if this will lead to maybe even future games and the possibilities for what they could do with it. But overall, I would definitely recommend this game. And one other brilliant thing, I didn't pre-order this game, I just bought it in the shop for £45. And not only did I get this game, but I also got the Stick of Truth remastered completely free. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? And with that, thanks very much for watching everybody. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, have a very nice day, and I'll see you later.